Hello friends, welcome back JavaTCoding. My name is Sanjay Kumar and today I will talk about it's a very important topic for Java interview, string handling. I will explain top 20 questions for Java interview on the string handling. If you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe first and let's start. So first question is, what is string? So string is a class in Java which is present in java.lang package, right? And the string class is represent the character string, like combination of the characters like called the string. And string are a constant and their value cannot be changed after they are created. If you have created the string object, you cannot change after the creation, right? Why so? So next question is on this: is string immutable in Java? Yes, of course, string is immutable in Java. Immutable means once the object is created, the value cannot be changed. Once the object is created, cannot change the value. Why string is immutable in Java? Next question is. So there are the various reasons to make string immutable in Java. Security reason, class loading, thread shape. Security, like string is made immutable to help increase the security. Sensitive data like username, password can be stored as a string, cannot be modified once created, right? Second advantage of the immutable string, class loading. String objects are used for class loading. It is possible that a wrong class has been loaded in the JVM if the string is mutable, like modifiable. Next is thread shape. Immutable string or thread shape synchronization is not required when we use them in the multi-threading environment. If you are using the string in the multi-threading environment, there is a synchronization is not required for that. Next is, how will you create an immutable class in Java? Can we create a class, immutable class in Java? Or on yes. So create a immutable class in Java by implementing two points. First point is class final, so it cannot be extended. Class must be final, so it cannot be extended by another class inherited, right? Next point is, make all the fields as a private, so one can not access them from the outside class. If you make the fields are private, so directly cannot access the outside class. Next point is, do not provide the setter methods for the variable. So if you are not providing any setter method, so cannot set the value, means we cannot change the value. If you provide the setter method, it's not an immutable class, right? Next, declare the all immutable fields as a final, so that its value cannot be assigned only once. If you make it the variable as a final, so we can assign the value only once. After assign the value, we cannot change that value, right? Next question is, in how many ways you can create a string object in Java? There are the two ways to create a string object in Java. One is using a new operator, another is a string literals. There are the two ways, using the new keyword and second is the string literals. So the object created using the new keyword are stored in the heap memory, as we know, right? The objects are created using the literals, where we store in the string constant pool. So this is the example. String as new string, JavaTCoding, creating a string using the new keyword, right? Here we are not using any new keyword. So this is the approach, is string literals, right? In this way we can create the object using the string literals. Using the new keyword we can also create the object. There are the two ways to create the string object. Next question is, explain the difference between below statements. What is the difference between these statements? What is the first statement is string this, new string str, new str bracket JavaTCoding. JVM will create a one object in the heap memory. This is the first statement. Java will create the one object in the heap memory. Why? Because we have used new keyword. Another object in the string constant pool. If the object is not present in string constant pool, object is not present, then another object will create. Otherwise, if the present in string constant pool, it will return the same reference to that object. It will not create new object. If not present in the string constant pool, it will create the new object. And the second statement, string str JavaTCoding, JVM checks for the string first in the string constant pool. If the string is not present, then the constant pool, in the constant pool, then it will create a new string object and store it in pool, the string constant pool. If the string is found in the string constant pool, then it is simply create a reference to it but does not create a new object. It will refer that, but it will not create if the object is already present in the string constant pool, right? So how many objects are created using new keyword? This is in a string. So two objects are created. This statement, two objects are created. One object is in the heap memory because we are using the new, and one object is in string constant pool, right? How many objects will be created for the following code? Here is the first statement. Second statement, two objects are created. Object created using new keyword is stored in the heap memory str2, right? And object created using string literal str1 in the string constant pool, and also it's tried to create another object, but firstly it will check in the string constant pool. In a string constant pool it's already there, so it will not create the third one object. It's refer already this one, right? How, next question is how many. This question is very important for the interview, so please practice on this questions. How many objects will be created for the following code? String str1 JavaTCoding, str2 JavaTCoding. Only one object is created. Why? String str will be created a new object in the string constant pool because we are not using any new keyword, right? Here we are not using any new keyword, so where the object will goes in the string constant pool, right? And the another one, str2 will create the reference to the str1. Why? Because with this JavaTCoding object is already there in the string constant pool, so it will not create the another object, it will refer this object only for str2. Next question is how many objects will be created for the following code? String str1 new string JavaTCoding, string str2 new str JavaTCoding. 3 objects will be created. For first statement str, 2 objects will be created. One is heap memory, second one is string constant pool. And the second statement, we are using the new keywords. It will another object it will create in the heap memory. So 1, 2 and 3. For this compulsory one new object is created in the heap memory, but no new object will be created in the string constant pool because it is already present. It's already present, right? So hence total 2 plus 1, 3 objects are created. Next question is how do you create a mutable string objects? Using string buffer or string builder classes, we can create the mutable class. These classes provide the mutable string object. What is the meaning of mutable? We can modify the string. Next question, what is the difference between string and string buffer in Java? String buffer, the length of the string object is fixed, but length of the object string buffer can be increased when required. In the string object length is fixed, but in a string buffer length can be increased when required. String object is immutable. Object cannot be reassigned again, where the object whereas the object of the string buffer is mutable. Right, we can change the value because it's mutable. So string object is slower in performance, where the string buffer object is faster. Next point is string object consume more memory, whereas string buffer object consume less memory. String objects are stored in a constant pool, whereas the string buffer objects are stored in heap memory. Right. Next question is, what is the difference between string builder and the string buffer in Java? Below are the main difference between the string builder and string buffer. String builder is not a thread set. A string buffer is a thread set. String builder is not synchronized. String buffer is synchronized. String builder is faster, while the string buffer is slower because it's a thread set. Here is the string is faster than string buffer. Here is the string builder is faster than the string buffer. So which one is the faster? String builder, as compared if you are comparing with the string buffer and string with the string. Which one will you prefer among equal operator or equals method to the compared two string objects? I prefer equals method because it's compared to string object based on their content, not the reference. That provides a more logical comparison of two string objects. If you use equal operator, it checks only the reference of two objects are equal or not. It may not be suitable in all situations. So I will prefer the equal method must be used to compare the two string objects. Next is, what is the string intern? String object in the string constant pool is called the string as a string intern. If string object is there in the string constant pool, so it is called as the string intern. You can create the exact copy of heap memory string object in the string constant pool. So this process of creating an exact copy of heap memory string constant in the string constant pool is called the interning. For that, intern method is used for interning. Right. So next question is, it's a program. So these programs, it's very important programs. Many times interview will ask to write the programs. How can you remove the white space from the string in Java? So there is an input string, there is a white space there, output should be like this. So here is I have written the program to remove the white space from the string. So there is an input string str. I have used the replace all method. Replace all method, this method is used to remove the all white spaces. Right. So here, and now it's printing the string. So here, as we can see, all white space has been removed. Right. So next question is, interviewer favorite question is, write a Java program to check whether two string are anagram or not. So firstly we need to understand what is anagram. So two string are called the anagram if they contain same set of character but in different order. For example, keep. So there is, and keep peak. Character is count is same, but its order is different. That is called the anagrams string. Mother-in-law, literal woman, right? So here I have written the code for that. How we can check the anagram, whether the string is anagram or not. So firstly we need to create a, I have created one method, this anagram. I have passed two string, one string str1 str2, two objects. So firstly I will remove all the white spaces from both the string. Then I created the one boolean variable, which is I set the string true, just I set the true first. So for the next is condition, we need to check the if the length of two string we have passed str1 str2, remove all the white spaces. Then s1 and s2 we need to check the length of two string objects. So str1 is length is not equal to str2, that means it's a false, it's a not anagram, because the length is not, length should be match. Else if the length is matching, then we need to convert in the lower case. Also you need to convert the char array and store the char array. And after that I return the array dot sort to sort the char array in the ascending order, right? So both the string object has been order in the ascending, sorted in the ascending order. Now arrays, this is the array class. This class is also provide the equals method to check both objects. So if this arrays dot equals method if return true, that means given a string, given two object is anagram. So given a string is anagram, otherwise is false, right? So as we can see, I have given two string keep and peek, mother and Hitler, Java and JavaT, JavaT. So these two strings are anagram, as we can see in the output, and this one is not anagram. Next question is, write a Java program to check if a string is palindrome or not. This is also one of the most important question. Interview will ask this question. Write the program to palindrome is string. So when we read in the both direction, forward or backward, is same. For example, madam, you can read this one from this one, output will be the same. So this kind of string is called the palindrome string. For that I have written the Java code program. So here is the, firstly I have created two variables and initialized with the null blank string, and also I have used the scanner class to get the inputs from the user. This is sc dot next line to get the input, command line to get the input from the user. Now I am checking the length of that string, and now here is the for loop. So that suppose we need to also we have get the length, then we need to start from int I equal to length. Suppose there is a madam, so length is madam m 1 2 3 4 5 5 minus 1 4. I this condition I get 4 is greater than 0, condition is true. So I will check the and str.char at. So this method is provide the character on the index basis, so it will check on the fourth location. So there is a m, therefore in this way loop goes on. So after that I will check original string and the reverse string is same, that means it's palindrome string, otherwise it's not palindrome string, right? Here is the output. Next important question, write a Java program to reverse string in Java without using any API. So here you can you have to write without using any API, write the logic. So for I have written here is the string split method to split the string with the white space. So JavaTCoding, it will store. Now I'm checking the length. For loop, inside the for loop I check that array, because it's that string I stored in the array, string type of array, and the index basis is 0 index Java, 1 index T, and the to index to coding. In this way stored up. Now again we need to provide the for loop, then we need to pass that string object, array object, and need to print that. So we will get then the string has been reversed. This is the main logic, right? Next is the how do you want to count the number of occurrence of each character in the string. This is the very important question interviewer will ask definitely from the string handling. So you need to practice of that program. So like for example, there is a string is a Java, then answer should be like count of the number of the occurrence. So a j only one, a 2 times, v 1 time, right? In this way. So I have written the one method. So here I am using the hash map and character integer. Hash map is it is accepting key and value pair. So here is the key created map, and that input string I have taken and converted into the character array, and after that iterating the each char element, and after that I'll check first if the character is present in the map, then increment its by 1 here and put it into the map. A map.put method is using to store the element into the map, and else if the char is not present in the map, so putting this char to the map with the 1 as its value. So like this loop is iterating all the string array elements. Now it's a for each loop. Map.entry map.entry set will iterating all the elements as a key value pair, because entry interface is a set of key value and provide the key value pair. So here is iterating all the elements. Now we can see the output. Alright, so these are the most important questions interview asked to write on this, right? So that's it from this video. In the upcoming video I will cover the most top 20 questions on the ops concept, collection handling. So please subscribe my channel for the more videos. Thanks for watching. Thank you.